Welcome to We Really Love Island
with Remy and Lili.
I'm Remy Casimir. I'm a New York City stand-up comedian, and I host the sex podcast, How Come?
I'm Lili Michelle. I'm also a comedian, and I'm obsessed with season 2.
We are obsessed with love, sex, and reality TV. So we're binging the best show there is, Love Island. And now, so are you.
Watch along with us and then listen to what we have to say about the episode. This episode, we're talking about
Season 2, Episode 4. Woo.
Such a good episode.
I wanted to name this episode Headband Time because all the boys are wearing headbands.
I didn't even notice that.
You didn't notice?
No.
Dan was wearing one. Tom was wearing one. They were wearing like headbands and top knots. And like not like stretchy headbands, like shiny, I'm going to school in a uniform headbands.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Well, stick with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just not on your level.
Very visual. You're more research based. Like, you know shit.
Yeah.
Like behind the scenes. And I'm just like, hey, did you notice Naomi was wearing Lewis's sunglasses? Did you ever notice that?
No.
Oh, yeah. The green sunglasses. It's a huge thing with May season 1. You guys check it out.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I was more like there's 69 cameras in the villa.
I know. No. Yeah. There are.
I keep looking at like where the cameras are and trying to figure out, I'm like, why isn't this balcony being
I know.
used?
Well, during the wives' date, when they all went out, Mal and Sophie and Cara,
Yeah.
they have like those tracking shots that they do.
Yeah.
Like from afar, and it's just like so well produced and like filmed.
It's
so
crazy
yeah.
how good this show is.
I know.
It's okay, but at the beginning of this episode, Javi thinks that Scott is the only reason that he's not with Kady. He's just like, yeah, if Scott wasn't here, I'd be with Kady. And it's like,
is that what he said?
Yeah, and it's like, maybe she just doesn't like you. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's like if I was her last option on earth, like I'd be with Kady.
Yeah. But it's like crazy. Like, I mean, we talked about it before. It's like these people are the hottest people.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not used to being rejected or like not being someone's first choice. So he's like,
No, Caroline said that episode 1. She's like, has this ever happened to you? He's like, no.
yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And Scott even acknowledges it. He's like, Javi's having the toughest time. And he's like, and I would too. Like, I don't know how he's doing this right now. Like, he's like, if I was in that situation, like I would feel horrible.
Yeah. Even Terry and Olivia in the tub, they're both just like, yeah, we've never been rejected.
They said that?
Yeah, they were both talking about it because Terry was like, yeah, I mean, like I've been on dates with girls and I wanted it to go further, but we just like both fell apart.
Yeah.
So it didn't work. And Olivia's like, oh, cool. And he's like, oh, you've never been rejected? She's like, no.
Yeah.
She's like, I never put myself in that position. I'm like, oh, I constantly put myself in that position.
I live in that position. I was born in that position.
I
like
just
some
prefer
people
to be
were
rejected.
born breech. I was born being rejected.
Yeah.
Also, did you notice that Scott said he knows Terry from Ibiza?
Yeah.
Like, I still don't really understand the whole culture.
Okay, so basically,
but this okay. So no, but my not understanding is like Terry's a carpenter, right? Like,
yeah.
Like we don't have that here where there's like hot carpenters who go to Ibiza.
I know it's such a crazy world, but it's Ibiza or Ibiza, whatever how you say it, is cheap as fuck. To fly there, it's like Ryanair. It's like not expensive, especially from England.
There's one side of the island that's cheap as fuck because I've been to the other side that is expensive as fuck.
Yeah, so those, I think the party side is the cheap side, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like a huge party scene for British people. And when I went there, it was just like, let's go to Ibiza. And I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
But a lot of people go and party like every weekend. It's like going to a club, you know? So I think he might have seen him around the island.
No, I know Scott's like a promoter and stuff.
Yeah.
I just didn't like, they're like so jet set. But if it's that cheap,
it's super cheap for them. I mean, like going to a different country is $30.
But also, that's insane. But also none of the things that they're doing to their bodies are necessarily inexpensive either. Like the girls who are getting work done.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I assume these guys have personal trainers or they're just fit.
I think they're just fit. These are like the hottest people, you
they're
know?
just hot.
And I think we live in New York, so it's hard for us because we're like constantly spending money on shit we don't want to spend money on.
Yeah.
But with them, it's like they either live at home or they live and they work. They have good jobs that pay
enough. Yeah.
Living in Europe is the dream because they pay you enough money to actually live and not just get by.
Yeah.
Like in New York, it's like you get the minimum.
Right. Yeah, and then eventually maybe you'll make it and you'll get to relax kind of, but even then, no.
But even then, you're always relaxing anyways.
Yeah.
Like if you get pregnant in Europe, you get like 6 months paid leave. 6 months to a year paid leave.
That's insane.
Here you get maybe 2 months if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And not paid.
Right. Okay.
It's like the quality of life is just better.
It's just better.
Yeah. That's why I want to move to England.
All right, guys. So if we get famous enough,
I'm for sure moving to
from
England.
this pod. I mean, I've said it. I went to the only time I've been to Ibiza, was for my friend Caroline's wedding.
Oh, she had her wedding there?
Yeah, because she's like always. She's from Canada. She used to like go there and like party and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think they used to go to the shitty side, and then like for her wedding, like we all did like nice, like we're adult now, and I was like, oh my god, like. This Ibiza's great. Like I could do this. And then it was like, no, you haven't seen like the rage side that like not that it's, I just can't rage.
I'm not a rager.
I'm not cool.
Even, so I did Molly for the first time on Halloween.
Yeah.
Everybody
this year?
Everybody was like dancing and going crazy. And like, I was sitting on a comfortable chair being like, wow, I'm having the best time.
Yeah.
I love sitting.
I love sitting. I had a Molly year. It's funny. Like, these shows came out, I think, at the time I was doing, like, what time? Like, I guess
this is 2014.
This is 2014.
Yeah.
No, so my Molly year was like 2011.
Yeah.
But all of that music has trickled over into these. So I like, I'm like back raging when it's like Kygo is playing and shit. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening?
Wait, did you, I forgot my question.
What? Don't think about it. It'll push it farther out of your brain. That's a real thing.
Okay.
I'll bring up my next point and then you'll be like, oh.
Okay. I can't believe it just escaped me.
You're like, I have something to.
That hasn't happened to me in so
like somebody
long.
Pulled your plug out.
Yeah, they were just like, no, this isn't a good question.
No.
Okay. When you take Molly, what are you? Are you like the dancing, like excited one, or are you the one that wants to sit and just like touch yourself?
A combo. I like to be. Like, I will dance more than I normally would because like that's just how your body moves, but ultimately like in any situation, like I am an after party girl. I like conversations. I like to get deep and talk to you, and preferably one-on-one.
Yes.
Like
I 100% agree. I think this is where we bonded a lot because we're both just like, I love one-on-one hangs.
Yeah. Because I need to be heard.
Yeah. And I don't like shouting
heard
over
in a group.
People. Yeah. And so when I was on Molly, I was just like sitting at a table with a bunch of friends that I see on a daily basis. Yeah. And I was like, this is the best night of my life. Just surrounded by friends.
Well, because you also feel like so lovey towards everyone. And you're just like honored to know you.
Yeah.
Honored to be in your presence.
Yeah. I want to do Molly again.
Yeah, I will do it with you. I've been wanting to do it with Ben, and he said that he doesn't react well to it. Which is funny because I don't know if I ever told you the story, but the first time Ben and I ever hooked up, we were kissing and I go, is that Molly in your mouth? Because like I tasted something like disgusting. And he was like, yeah. And so we banged the first night that we met because I was like, oh, I'm rolling. Like I am like feeling like, and I had a crush on him for such a long time.
You're
before.
Like, this is all
I was
Molly.
like, this is all Molly. And then like 2 years later, he's like, yeah, it was just cocaine drip. And I was like, I am just a slut. Sick.
Yeah. But when I was listening to music on Molly, like I was sitting because I like love to sit, and I was just like swaying.
It's nice.
Yeah. It's like, it felt good to sway. Like it felt like I didn't have any weight in me, you know?
You feel really like in tune with the universe too. You're like, everything is just as it should be.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It's
I
great.
love it.
Yeah.
I told my brother, and he was like, oh, did you like putting a hole in your brain? And I was like, can you not ruin
Can you shut up?
the one night I enjoyed being here?
I mean, I like to put holes in my brain because my brain is too active.
Yeah, it needs to calm down sometimes.
You guys know we're crazy. Anyway, back to Ibiza. No, Mallorca. This was what I was going to say is Javi says to Dan, he's like, you've had a smart approach, like having allies, which was just an interesting way of saying, like, you've been nice to everyone and you're probably going to be safe.
Yeah, because now Javi's so desperate, he's only seeing games.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember relating this to comedy when I was like, oh, I'm moving in with so-and-so. Someone was like, that's a good move. And it's like, oh, no, I'm just like having fun and living my life. But some people are so in tune
that
with,
they're like, that's why you would do this.
And it's like, no, people.
It's like for like a leg up.
Like, I don't think Dan was like, oh, I'm going to befriend people so that I can stay here longer. He was like, I'm going to befriend people because we're here and we're having fun.
Right. Yeah.
But Javi sees it as like, oh, you did a smart thing because now you're going to stay long. And it's
but
like
he's literally what I was saying about like finding the group important.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's out for himself.
Exactly.
I want to know who said that to you. Anyway, was it me?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so then Javi's literally losing his shit. Like, he's just losing his mind.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's like, it's hard to get rejected so many times and feel insecure and unsafe and like you're gonna leave this like fun villa that everyone's just partying a lot and smoking cigs, like
chimneys.
I love it. I wouldn't want to leave either.
I wouldn't want to leave either.
But I don't think I'd be desperate enough to be like, I let me try and do this, or like try to talk to Zara and be like,
I think years ago I would have.
Years ago
I were on the show, but I think now watching the show, like, it's just honesty is the best policy all the time.
Yeah.
And who said? Oh, Mark Twain said an honest man doesn't have to remember what he said.
Yes, that's very true.
Like, you don't have to keep as many balls in the air. Like, just like, you don't have to remember who you told to what. Like, just be honest, guys. Honesty Island.
Yeah.
Zara pretty dishonestly goes over to clear the air with Kady.
That was just such a I'm doing this for myself kind of talk. You know? She just wanted to seem like the better person. It had nothing to do with Kady.
And then like, not immediately after, but like later in the day, I was talking to Malin about it, being like, what the fuck? Like, she's not hanging out with us. Well, she's hanging out with a new guy that she's into. Like, that's why you cleared the air.
If my crush is at an event, I'm hanging out with my crush.
I'm hanging out with my crush. Yeah.
I'm not going to try and like talk to girls that I don't really know. I'm going to be like, oh, this guy I like who likes me back is here. I'm going to go talk to him. Yeah. That's crazy. And it's like, Zara just can't see the good in her right now. And I get it, because she stole your man or whatever you want to think. And she's so hot. Yeah. But I don't know. I just didn't like that she said that to Malin. And Malin was like, yeah, she's not spending time with us. It's like, yeah, well, you're also like talking shit about her in the same room. So maybe she can tell.
Maybe she doesn't want to. And she's like been busy. She's had to go on dates, and
she's been busy being the hottest person.
Yeah, she's new. She's fresh meat. I think if I came in as fresh meat, and let's say I was as hot as Kady and like came in and everyone was obsessed with me, I wouldn't be able to keep as level-headed and nice. I'd be like, I own this villa.
Yeah. I'd be like, go grab me some water.
Yeah.
But
make me a
Scott and Kady get to make out for the first time.
Yeah.
We got to see them
in the outside bed.
Sleep in the outside bed together and just like be more affectionate, which he said that he isn't.
Yeah.
But
nobody said he wasn't.
No, he did when he was talking to Zara. He's like, I know I'm not an affectionate guy, and I
thought it was somebody else was like, Scott's not affectionate.
That was earlier. I think that was episode 1 or 2. But then episode 3, when he was breaking up with Zara, he was like, I don't think we're a good match because I'm not affectionate. Yeah. But it's like, no, you are. It just, you didn't like Zara.
Yeah, for the right person.
Yeah.
Also, Show Me Love was playing while they were, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm rolling. Did you ever re-roll when you rolled?
No,
there's like a thing if you
take it when it's coming down?
No, like the next day sometimes, like if you like, I smoke a lot of weed to like come down. Yeah. I don't do Molly anymore, but when I did, like I smoked a ton of weed to come down, and then the next day I'd be like smoking, driving back to Boston, because we'd come into New York to like party and then I drive back to college for school, and I was like smoking in the back one day, and like you can trigger a reroll by like doing another drug. And so like it like puts you back into that like dancey like whatever state, and you're like, oh my God, I'm rolling again.
That's what happened with my friend because I hung out with her the next day and she was smoking pot. She's like, I feel like I'm on Molly again.
Yeah. So
cool.
That song also triggered a reroll in me. It was sick.
I love Molly. Molly's the best drug in the world.
I mean, don't do it, guys, but definitely do it.
I would say try it once in your life.
Yeah,
that's
least
something you should try once.
5 times.
And if you want to do it 5 to 7 times, do it.
I did it for a year, and I think I'm fine.
Yeah.
Could I work in an office job? Probably not. But
Sophie and Tom's conversation.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Where Sophie confessed that she dated a girl, and then Tom goes, "Are you bi?"
And she says,
"No, girl, you dated two girls.
Women.
You're bi,
and you have a type of women."
Yeah, I just think it's like this inner shame that she can't shake off.
Yeah, it must be like the bad over there.
I think so, and I think maybe her family might be homophobic, or she was homophobic before she realized that she liked girls.
Yeah.
Or something. It's like, I don't know.
I don't like it.
You're denying what you are.
Yeah. And I get that like, it's funny because that used to be like a noble thing, was like hiding it from your family, like to spare them. But it's like, you have to live your your family is being rude.
Yeah.
To an entire group of people.
Yeah.
Including yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I just also come from an immigrant family. So it's like, and I know my old roommate started dating a girl and didn't tell her parents because her parents are like from Russia and like the Soviet Union.
They'll kill you.
Yeah. So it's like, and then the relationship didn't last. So it's like, yeah, I get it in that sense. You know, you might not want to come out right away and like wait a little bit to see how you feel.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you dated 2 girls.
Yeah.
You're bi.
I have a friend who's from the South, and he actually went to London on his like abroad program.
Oh yeah, same.
And our friend was always like, I don't know, he's always missing. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And he was like off like being his gay old self, like for the first time in his life. And for a while after that, like he came out to all of his friends, but he was like, yeah, I'm never going to tell my family. Like,
oh wow.
He's like, I'll just come home and I'll like lie about some girlfriend or something. Like, now they know, but like for the time being, I was like, oh my God, this is so sad and bad. Like,
it's hard.
Yeah.
I like always felt like I couldn't be myself around my parents, and not it just more in like my mom was always like, if you become an artist, I'll kill you sort of thing. Like they were very much against it.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, she should go to art school. She should go to art school. And my mom was like, would take away my art stuff because she didn't want me to do it. And then at the end of the day, it's like I became more into it than I think I would have if you just let me do it as a kid.
Yeah. So like let your children be gay or else they're going to be more gay, which apparently is horrible for you, but also just like people because they're great.
Another thing that happened that I really loved was when Cara was talking about Nathan and she was like, if I touch him, his willy gets hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you haven't kissed him yet. How have you not kissed him?
Because she's not ready yet.
I guess I'm just like a little bit of a slut where I'm like,
I would.
Yeah, I would kiss on the first day.
Like she wasn't just like saying, that's the thing is she wasn't just saying I'm not ready to kiss you as a power move. She's not ready. Like that's genuinely like why.
I just love her.
I know. I love her a lot. I also loved how, did you see Javi and Rijkaard spooning?
There was a quick second.
It was a quick little second.
Yeah.
There was also a quick little second of this like little bird. That was so adorable.
You guys notice the bird?
You guys notice that adorable fat little bird that was like, wake up.
Javi like finally realizes that he has to couple up with Zara to stay on the island.
So he just lies to her.
And he's just like trying to be like Omar in season 1, being like, if someone I click with comes in, I'm still going to choose you. And it's like, don't lie to her face.
Also, why would anybody, the second somebody makes that agreement with you, you know they're the dud.
Yeah.
Like, you know that they're like grasping at straws.
Yeah.
Like, and they probably don't deserve their place in the villa anymore.
Yeah.
Like, we knew that Javi, we've watched the season before. We knew he was going home early. And then in the beginning, like, I was like, oh my God, no, I love him. And you were like, no, he was a loser. And I was like, I don't remember like what went wrong. But like, if you get to this point, like, it's not because like you're just undesirable. Lauren had nobody interested in her the entire season, and she stayed in because she was like integral to the house. Yeah.
And she wasn't forcing anything. She was like, I don't like him. Even when the guy did like her, she was like, I don't like him. I'd rather be coupled up with my friend.
Yeah.
It's about having fun. It's never about what you think it's about.
Totally. You know? I wrote down that Kara talks about poop so Nathan's boners will go away. I think that's like how the episode opened. She was like, I farted.
And he was like, God.
You're making it worse. This was my favorite thing was when Zara tried to say that she's the new Olivia.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, Olivia actually like had these guys interested in her. These guys just want to stay on the island to be with.
You could be a sock.
Yeah.
Sneeze down the truth. But if Caroline Flack had been like, Javi, you have to pair up with a sock.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay.
As long as I get to stay, okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that her ego needs to be, it's like keeps getting checked, but she's not checking it herself.
Yeah.
You know,
it's gotten worse. She's referred to herself in the third person as Miss GB.
She's like Miss GB once, and it's like, what's wrong with you? What is actually wrong with you?
Yeah.
Are you an only child? What happened? That you think that you're the center of the world, and as soon as someone isn't interested, you cry and throw a fit.
Yeah.
You're throwing a fit like a little kid.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to watch you. Even when
it's crazy, like you just get to see so much of people's true colors because of how much they're filmed. And like we can go around, like, have you ever done I like to call it the circuit, when like somebody's really upset you and you have to tell everybody the story or whatever, and you go around? I always think about like if that were to happen in like if I were in Love Island, there would just be like hours and hours of footage of me telling the same story or whatever. But Zara seems to come up with new drama every second.
Yeah, because she's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's actually happened to her. What happened to her?
She was very respectfully declined.
She was respectfully declined, and then she threw a fit, and then now there's so many different things that are happening because she thinks that everyone's against her, but everyone also wants her. And
yeah.
Do
you think Dan likes her at all, or he just likes her as a person?
I think he's fine with her. I don't think he hates anybody or dislikes anybody. I also think that he doesn't fancy anybody. Like, he thinks that Kady's hot. Right. You know? Yeah. But I don't think Do
you think Kady and Terry would pick each other if they could?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'd be so hot.
Me too.
But, you know, I'm glad they can't, because they'd be too hot of a couple just hanging out at the villa.
Yeah.
It'd be too much.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is, like, I've been rejected. Like, I recently reached out to like a crush of mine being like, hey, do you want to hang out? And he said no thanks. And it was like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But then I was talking to my friends about it, and I was like, I can't get mad at him. Like, I'm not going to be weird with it.
There's a reason you asked.
Yeah.
To know.
It's cool. Like, it's like, okay, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like, if that was Zara reaching out to a crush and him being like, no, she would have been crying.
Men are the worst.
This keeps happening to me. Why does this keep happening? And it's like, you suck.
Because this is your reaction. That's why it keeps happening. Like, imagine if you're actually in a relationship with someone and like they do something wrong. Like, how's she going to react then?
Yeah.
Okay, so then Terry and Kady get to choose two people for their dates.
Yeah.
Terry chooses Malin because she's friends with Olivia, and
which
it's
is
safe.
Not the reason.
Which is not the reason.
When he walked in, he was like, Malin and Olivia, first off. And then Sophie kind of calls it out when they're all upstairs, and she's like, do you guys think that he actually picked her because of being close with Olivia?
Yeah.
No. And it was like, smart.
But at the same time, I think it's pretty brave of him to pick Malin, too.
Yeah.
Because he does know that there's an attraction, and he does know that it's dangerous, and he could hurt Olivia's feelings, and then like,
and also Rijkaard's feelings,
and Rijkaard's, like, he's really like putting himself out kind of on a.
But who else would he pick? Sophie. He doesn't want to face Tom.
Sophie. Yeah.
There's no one else he could have picked. So I understand. I think he picked the best. I mean, also Kady picked great too.
Right.
Scott and Dan.
Yeah.
Because Hoppy, that would have led him on. And
yeah. Wait, did we even see her date with Dan?
No, not yet.
Okay, I was like, was it that bad that I haven't... Ooh, I can't...
No, but we saw her and Scott's date, which was
horrible.
Terrible. The thing is that, like, Scott just, like, comes off... He just, like, starts assuming stuff about her, saying that, like, oh, I think you're a serial dater because our connection, I've never really had that before. And just, like, assumes that it's...
Yeah, so you must be the type of person that can just get along with every guy.
Yeah, and it's like... Or maybe we have a connection. I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe she's a good conversationalist and people enjoy being around her, but, like... Yeah. Why does he have to immediately assume, like, you're slut? Not a slut, or, you know, like, you're the easy one, not this is easy for the two of us.
I think he likes her.
100%.
And he's so scared.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's such a neurotic person. You can tell by his crazy eyes that he's, like, over-analyzing it to the T, where he's just like, this is temporary. I don't see this being long term. And it's like, you're not even giving her the chance, you know? Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, I think I told her too soon that I like her. So I got to do all this stuff to, like, backtrack.
I have to take her down a peg.
And it's like, what's wrong with you?
Like, she was probably just excited for the date all day. And now she's like, ew, I want to punch you in the fucking face.
Yeah, you, like, pissed her off. And he was like, I'm scared of her power. And it's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I guess because he's a club promoter, he always has all people come to him.
For the tables and the wristbands.
For all, you know, people use him for the wristbands.
I use him.
But it's, I don't know. Oh, and then he said, he was like, I wish I stayed with Zara so that I could see your true colors.
Like,
it's like,
what?
And she was like, okay, go back to her then.
Yeah.
Crazy that you said that.
But also, what would her true colors be if he stayed with Zara? Like, just to see how she'd flirt with other people in the house?
Yeah, he wants to analyze. I think he's, like, crazy neurotic.
She would flirt with other people in the house because she's here to stay in the house and meet somebody. Like,
he's so insecure. It's like
he wants that, like, day one commitment of, like, a 3-year relationship. Like, what are you doing?
He's possessive as fuck.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
And then I love Terry and Madeleine's date.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that, like, before they went on the date, they were both reassuring everyone.
They were like, don't worry.
We're not attracted to each other. And then as soon as they got on the date, they're like...
But neither of them knew.
What?
That's the thing. I don't think, like, she was like, we're not attracted to each other because she was like, okay, maybe I thought he was good looking, but I'm pretty sure he's not into me. He's hooking up with my friend.
Yeah. He
came in being like, yeah, like, she's attractive, but she's seemingly dating Rijkaard or whatever. Yeah. Like, he's like, I had no idea. And he's like, yeah, we both exchanged, like, flirty glances and, like, but, like, neither of them, like, confirmed, like, I don't think either of them thought the other one actually liked them too.
Yeah. And then as soon as they go on the date, they're like, yeah, we're attracted to each other.
Yeah, we should get married.
Yeah. And then they pinky promise, which is crazy because it's like everybody could see you pinky promising.
Yeah. Wait, what was it that they called out from above? Is that when they were pinky promising?
Nathan was like, oh, I read his lips. He said, like, fuck him off and come with me.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I mean, Nathan's
cute. The best. I have no vocab except limping.
Oh, yeah, because of morning wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But does limping mean...
No, I think he was just limping because his dick was so hard he couldn't walk straight.
Oh.
When he woke up, yeah.
I thought it was like when you go limp, you're limping.
No.
Let me look it up just to be sure. Oh. No. It's walking with a limp.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, there's one limping off. Reaching climax when fapping, but never actually getting hard. Whacking off with a limp dick. But no, he was limping. He was literally limping because he had a boner. Shall we? Episode 5?
I'm so excited.
Yay. I can't wait. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, we know we really love Island, but do you? If you really love We Really Love Island, let us know.
Leave a rating and review and tell everybody you know to subscribe too.
You can find us anywhere podcasts are found. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, Google Play, all of them, hopefully. If they don't work, message us. You can find us on Instagram at We Really Love Island or follow us individually at Lils Michelle
and at Remy Casimir. You can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/We Really Love Island.
Follow us on Twitter at We Really Love Island.
Send us your thoughts and your prayers, and if you know any of the contestants,
send them our way.
Yes.
Perfect.
Amazing.
And always remember that we're not affiliated with Love Island, ITV, CBS, or anything. We're not official anything. We're just two comedian girls. Thank you. Goodbye.